So welcome to another small tutorial. This time around I'm gonna try and make a new rarity color for the inventory. First thing first, I'm just gonna remove what I already did, otherwise we won't be able to see the change, and I'm gonna do the item card. Okay. So first thing first, I have to go and get my menu file. So item card. I'm gonna copy that, and I have a small script which allows me to extract the thing I have to work on, and I'm gonna extract the scaleform file. Scaleform is a software they use to create the UI, so this is what I have to work with. Okay, so okay, and I'm left with a flash movie file, which is a scaleform. You need a specific software to open it, which I'm gonna link into the description. And this is what it looks like. It looks completely like a mess, and you don't get to see anything. Okay, so I'm gonna make a Pearl rarity, which I already have created the rarity data for it. And this is only to show how to make the UI itself. So okay, so I have my rarity colors here. You can use the one you want, but I have mine, so yeah. What I'm gonna do is expand all the sprites, and I'm gonna try to look for something which has the names of the rarity. And as you can see here, for example. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clone the legendary one, and I'm gonna rename it to Pearl. And it means that when I go to my mod, into rarity data, rarity data, and I have my rarity for Pearl, it's gonna make the link between the rarity frame name and the name of the frame into the scaleform file. And these two objects here are basically what contains the color, as you can see here. Red, green, and blue. No, sorry, alpha, red, green, and blue. Okay. So I want my colors in the background so it's easier to work with. And here we go. This one I'm not sure which color it corresponds to, and I'm gonna go with this one. We'll see in game anyway, but you have to tinker with it a bit. So alpha is always 256. You never change that basically, because it's a transparency and you don't want something transparent. Unless you want something transparent, of course. Okay, and then you save. I'm gonna change the second one as well. And this one is a bit different from the first. 255, 21. And okay, no, this one is a bit lighter, so I'm gonna use this one. 50, 235, and 255. Okay, good. One thing to take care of is basically you have the sprite, and then you will have the matching script, which is used for the sprite, and you have to go to scripts, item card, and check the name of the sprite. It has no name, of course. Great. So it means there is no script for it. Okay, so this one doesn't matter. I'm gonna show it later. Okay, so once you did this, it's okay, you can close it. And same thing for here, I'm gonna clone. Sorry if you hear my cat, by the way, but she wants to play. This one I'm gonna go with the dark color again, which is 25. bottom, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Basically, you have to modify everything that has the rarity name. So, okay, this one you see as a name on the sprite. So for this one, there is a script which is attached to it, and we need to be careful with it. I'm gonna show you. So Perl, edit the color again. I'm gonna put the darker one again, 25, 25, and 200. Good. So this one is card background fill 13, and card background fill 13. Where is it? Okay, here. And you see, it uses frame indexes, so frame 110. And when I go back to my stuff, which is here, as you can see, we have now 111 frames. So basically, if you go way beyond it, like my last frame that matters is 102. If ever you add too many new frames, you need to also edit the script, because it would go past 110. Like if your last frame that matters is 112, you will basically have to copy this, do like 112, and you also have to edit this at the top, basically, and do something like this. Basically like this. I'm not gonna do it because I don't need to here, but you will have to tinker with it if you had too many rarities. So where was I? Okay, I did the background fill, good. When I only add one rarity here, I don't think I have to edit the script, so it's all good. And this one has no color, so I guess it's only the name. I'm just gonna put it here. I don't think it matters, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Also, what you can do is just delete frames, but then if you go to frame 110 into the script, for example, but you don't have that many frames, it's gonna crash your game, of course, so care about this as well. So this color is pretty light, so I'm gonna use the lighter color for once. Let me, okay, 150, 255, 255. Come on. And this one I'm gonna put not the darker one, I'm gonna put the middle. Okay, and 250. No, I'm gonna put the darker one actually, because this one is already pretty dark. 175 and 200. And you basically have to do all of this for all the sprites. Okay, here I'm gonna put the middle one. This one has no rarity, okay. Okay, this one is only the label as well. So here we go. Okay. Okay, this one is pretty complex. So okay, this one is pretty light. This one is a bit lighter even. No, actually, 200, 154, 51. This one is a bit darker, okay. And this one is the same color as the first. No. Yes, it's the first, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the middle color here, and I'm gonna use the darker one in the middle. For my rarities, I only use 3 colors, but Gearbox uses more, so the issue with my rarities is that I cannot really check the colors until I go in game, so it will be way too long if I don't use only 3. And this one I said I will use the middle one. When I say middle one, I mean the middle one in terms of lightness, which is the left one. Okay, this one is even bigger. This one is the left one as well. So I guess this one is gonna be the dark one. Yeah. 25, 175, 200. And this one is gonna be the left one as well. Yeah. 50 to 35. And 255. Okay, good. I think I'm close to the end right now. Maybe not. Okay, it's gonna be kinda long, especially like the other UI menus you have to edit, because you don't have to only edit the item card when you create a new rarity. You have to edit like the item card, the abbreviated item card, which is like when you swap weapons, the item card that shows on the right. Okay, this one is definitely the lighter color. You also have to edit the vending machines, because they also show the rarity. You have to edit the item of the day, which is a different menu. You also have to edit what else? Most likely missing one, I think. Okay, so you have to edit the inventory, the item card abbreviated. Yeah, I was missing the inventory. So like it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's basically 4 menus every time you want to create a rarity, which is pretty long. This one is the darker color. And I think this one is gonna be the middle one, yeah. When you create one rarity and the colors are fine with you, then you can use that one as a reference instead of using the vanilla ones, because the vanilla ones use more color and it's harder to replicate. I'm gonna copy the legendary. Okay. You don't have to create empty frames in the middle. I don't know why Gearbox does that, but it's not needed at all. This one is a darker one. And I guess this one is gonna be the middle, yeah. And I hope I'm close to the end right now. Accent skill description, I don't think it matters. Like there is a legendary, but there is no name for the other rarities, so it means it's not for the rarities. This one is though. And it's gonna be the lighter one actually. So alpha. It's a lot of stuff just for colors. Like this UI system is terribly garbage. I hope they don't do that again in Borderlands 4. This is gonna be the darker color. And this one is a lighter color. Holy shit, it never ends. It never ends. I didn't remember, but this one is really long. And I had to do that for like, what, 6 new rarities, I think, even more. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did that for 8 new rarities. I don't remember the time it took me, but holy shit, I don't want to do it again. This one is gonna be the darker color. 25, 25, and 200. Just have to take a phone call. Sorry about that. Okay, so where was I? Okay. I just did that one. This one is a lighter color. Darker color. You get to know the colors by heart after that, so it gets a bit faster. This one is lighter, 255 to 55. And I think I'm almost to the end. Yeah, and here we are. To save, you go up there. And my file is done, finally. Okay, so here I am. And now I have to put the scale form file back into the asset. So how do I do that? And the answer is an X editor. Yep. So basically, as you see, basically all you can see here up until the end here, this is basically the scale form file. And I'm gonna have to copy all of that and put it back into this. The issue is that this length is not the same as this one. And if I just copy paste, it's gonna change the size of the asset and it's gonna crash the game. So what I have to do? I have to first use a converter, and this one is 10cc9. Okay, and 60,000 and 809. And you can see the length inside the offset. So as you can see, 68,108. So I'm missing a bit more than 600. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna artificially increase the size of my asset by editing it in JSON. I'll just go to the middle of my asset. I copy some of this stuff and I'm basically gonna paste it until I feel like it. And when I open the JSON again, as you can see, the file size has changed, and basically I have to match this. So I'm just gonna copy and paste my JSON stuff until I reach the good size. 705, and I need just a bit more. And I think I went too far. 915 and I need 809. Yeah, so I need to remove 100. This is a light edit, so it's fine, but when you do like a lot of edits, it's gonna be quite a long time before you reach the exact value you want. I still need to remove 40 of it. Ten of them. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna have to close. Okay, good. And I have the good size. Good. So now I saved my assets. So when I open again, I'm just gonna close it first. Okay. When I open the UXP, you have to open the UXP, by the way, not the UAsset. And when I open this, 10cc. Okay, I'm gonna have to add 3 of them. I forgot about that, but it's not exactly the same value you need. You need the value here plus 3. I don't know why plus 3. It's always like that. So you just need the matching size into HXD. That's all you need. When you have matching size, you're good to go. So I'm gonna close UXP, open it again, and here I will be good. 10cc9. Okay, 10cc9. I'm gonna copy that, and I'm just gonna paste it. And this should be all good. I'm gonna go to my inventory, and I'm gonna create the folder because I deleted it, and here I am. So I'm just gonna create my pack, launch it in game, and you will see that it will work. Of course it will work because I didn't mess up for no reason, I hope. I'm gonna link into the description the script to create the JPEXS, the script to create the scaleform file, and I'm gonna share the software I use to edit the scaleform file. You cannot install scaleform itself because, like, I think it's not maintained since like 2012, something like that. It's really outdated software, so I have no idea why Gearbox still uses it. If your file was wrong, you would have already crashed right there. You would have get corrupt data found. It wouldn't technically crash a game. You would just get an error message and the game will still load up in the background. And I'm just gonna check the item code, which is the only thing I edited for now. I mean, during this tutorial, I already did for my mod, but yep. And as you can see, I'm gonna show off some other rarity I have. Let me check, do I have some? Yeah. So you can see this item card is broken because I didn't create it for this rarity, but it works for pearls. So basically you have to replicate that for as many rarities as you want. And good luck with that. It's time consuming, but you shouldn't encounter too many problems unless you have to edit the scripts I show you, and it's not that complicated, so it's fine. Well, here we go.